to our next adventure. Today we're going to do a fun little cooking project that'll help you be prepared for whatever feast you might have coming up. Now today we are going to make homemade whipped butter. And the trick with that is you need a container with a lid that snaps shut and won't leak, a bead or some kind of object that you can use to help mix it in the container, some salt, and some heavy whipping cream. Now we're not going to use all the salt, we're just going to sprinkle it in. You don't want to make it too salty. First you're going to do is you are going to fill half the container with the heavy whipping cream. The bigger the container, the more you can add, but the longer it'll take. I like using small containers because it does take a while to shake up and get it going, but that's okay because, as you know, little ones have a lot of wheels to get out and you can make a game out of it. Play some music, do any sorts of fun things to do. Now I'm going to sprinkle in the sugar. Now this would work too. If you didn't want to make butter, you could always make whipped cream as well. And then instead of using crusty bread at the end to spread it on, you would just have a piece of pie or something that is really delicious with whipped cream. I'm going to move this stuff aside because we're going to get shaken. Lop it in. And now you're going to start shaking. And I want you to pay attention to the sound it makes when you're shaking. Do you hear that? You can hear the bead or whatever object you put in there that's clean. You can hear it moving around. Now you're going to shake it vigorously, and this is where maybe the game comes in. You can have the kids pass it around, shake it until the music goes out, and it could be like a game of hot potato, but you want to keep on shaking. You usually have to shake it for at least 5 minutes, and depending on how much you add in, sometimes it can take up to 10 minutes. Now you'll listen for that sound, and as the sound it gets thicker, that sound will change. And you don't want to hear the sound of the bead anymore, and then you know it's ready. So I shook it and I shook it and I worked it. And this is what it looks like when you're done. And now you can take a piece of bread or whatever you want to put butter on, a muffin maybe, and take a knife and just spread it on, and it's delicious. Now the trick is not to add too much salt because it'll be really salty otherwise. Or you can bring this and share at your feast. It is so nice to have something that you made yourself, and sometimes when you're little you don't get the chance to make. So this is a good project to do because it's super safe and super easy. See you at the next adventure.